Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Ben R Rider. Today we're testing out the Yamaha NIKEN GT. Okay, it's not new anymore, but this is actually the first time I was able to try it. The dealer told me, you know, I should try it. And actually these bikes are not manufactured anymore. He said there's no 2022 model, whatever. I think this is a 2020 or 21 model. No one really knows. This is the rest from the stock that they have. Basically, you can still buy them. They still have them on their website to sell them. But unfortunately, or I don't know, fortunately, unfortunately, some people like them, some people don't. I guess most people don't like them because, you know, they didn't sell them as expected, I guess. This bike here is equipped with the GT package. So we have side cases. We have some other stuff included, like heated grips. We have a bigger windscreen, for example, than the regular NIKEN. We have the the cruise control. I don't know if that is included in the other version, but this is included here as well. We have a 12-volt socket in the front. We have traction control. We have ABS. We have riding modes, 3 different riding modes, I think, and that's about it. This bike is actually equipped with a Akrapovic, or whatever you pronounce it, however you pronounce this, exhaust system. It does not sound any different, I think, to standard exhausts. I didn't hear it basically at all while I was riding. So we will do the checks. I do the drive-bys here and see if I actually can hear something from the exhaust. Yeah, that is basically it. We have 2 wheels on the front, 15-inch, one in the rear, 17-inch, with a 190 tire. So that is pretty thick or wide. And that's about it, I think. As I said, the price is fairly steep, and it's around 17,000 to 18,000 euro for this GT version. Pretty expensive, and yeah, that's about it. I will get to the controls and the display for you now. So here are the controls on the left hand side. We have in the front, we have a menu button. We have the clutch, of course. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we have a quick shifter actually only up, not down. And you can use the quick shifter to shift up. We have a select button here. We have the button for the lighting, high beam, low beam, passing light. We have the resume set button for the cruise control. We have the turn signal here. We have the cruise control button here. And we have the horn here. On the right hand side, we have the emergency, the cutoff switch here. We have the mode switch for the three different riding modes. And we have the hazard light switch on the right. Also, we have the throttle and we have the brake lever adjustable in 5 positions. So let's get to the display. The display is a LC display, inverted LC display. It could be better if the inversion would actually be white and not this kind of amber coloring. So it is readable, but you know, it could be better. Let's put it this way. On top of this display, we have the RPM counter. To the left, we have the heated grips. Here, we have the gear indicator. We have quick shifter indicator. We have the riding mode indicator here, traction control clock, multifunction display. On the right, we have the fuel left and we have the speedometer. And I will switch around the data for you now. By the way, on the left-hand side, we also have a 12-volt socket here for you, so you can put an adapter and maybe connect your mobile phone or something like that. Traction control, you actually switch with this button. It's kind of strange, you know, all these different buttons. And okay, so we have traction control 1 or traction control 2. We have a reset button here. On the left side of the handlebar, we have the select button here. We can switch around the data in the middle, which means we have now the coolant temperature, we have the outside temperature, we have the odometer, we have the trip 1, 2, actual fuel consumption, average fuel consumption, and that's it. We can change the heated grips. I push the menu button now and go with up down button and apply the heating. So we have level 1, 2 and 3 for the heated grips. Go back down to turn it off. I'll push the menu button again and we go into the main display. I showed you already traction control. We can change the riding mode on the right hand side with the mode button. I switch that now from, at the moment it is in mode 2. This is mode 1 now, full power, and mode 3 basically like a rain mode. That's everything about the display. Yes, so this is basically the Yamaha NIKEN GT. As I said, it comes pretty well equipped with the side cases, with quick shifter, with heated grips and stuff like that. And I will take it out now for a little spin for you. Yeah, so this is my test ride here of the Yamaha NIKEN GT. It is a fully equipped Gran Turismo Traveler Tourer and it has 2 wheels in the front, 15-inch, one 17 190 in the rear. Let's take it out for a little spin. Let's go back to the dealer. I will tell you a little bit about it, how it rides and how it handles. So let's go. So here we are on the Yamaha NIKEN GT. Yeah, let's go back to the dealer here. Let's start it up. So yeah, as I said before, we have a quick shifter here also on board. We have heated grips. There's a lot of stuff good for touring on this bike. Quick shifter is only up, not down. I don't use it really, but you can if you want to. So yeah, it's a three-cylinder, 115 horsepower. The seating comfort is pretty nice. It is a fairly kind of a soft seat. Seems to be very comfortable. The mirrors are kind of, yeah, they're wide anglers, but very much to the front. I cannot even reach them from here. And they're easy to adjust, but still, you have to get used to these, you know. I would actually prefer the regular mirrors, but okay, maybe that's a design feature, I don't know. This three-cylinder has quite a lot of power. And yeah, it could be good for touring. Unfortunately, this windscreen is not good at all. You might hear that later on when we're on the highway. It is very loud, and therefore you get all the wind in your face, you know. When you actually sit on it, the weight is not so much of a problem anymore. When you handle it, when you park it, I'm sure it is, but if you don't, you know, it's no problem. Yeah, no complaints about the power, you know. Definitely not only about the windscreen. I don't really hear the sound that much from the engine and from the exhaust. Although it is an Akrapovic exhaust, I don't know why, but that's for you to decide. And sometimes I hear it actually better on the video when I listen to it at home than when I'm on the bike. The handling is basically like a regular motorcycle. You don't feel that you have two wheels on the front. It actually gives you an advantage on the highway, on the freeway at higher speeds. Also, it is more stable in the corners, and apparently the lean angle, it is very loud. I cannot even hear my own voice now. And the lean angle apparently is about 45 degrees. Yeah, anyways, that's what I wanted to say. My verdict, you can find all the plus and minus points, the good and the bad of this bike, of this tricycle, in my verdict, which I will put on the screen for you now. That's about it. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a Ride Out. Take care. Bye bye.